Welcome back. That was the score. Bring us up to speed with how events unfolded. Very interesting indeed, and still a lot of talk around Manchester United beating Arsenal by 3-2. 5-goal thriller for United fans. Congratulations for Arsenal fans. You still live to fight another day. And as mentioned earlier on, for Arsenal fans now, you cannot just focus on the right side mirror. You also have to focus on the left, because you have Manchester City, you have Aston Villa, both breathing on your necks. The difference is 4 points. Arsenal, away to Leeds United later on at 6 p.m. in the evening. Pressure on Arsenal. The question is, can they withstand all this pressure and continue the good run? From a Champions League point of view, it seems to be so good for them, free-flowing. But in the English Premier League, it is getting tighter by the day. In the Kenyan Premier League, the decision has been made. The abandoned match between Gor Mahia and Nairobi United has been declared to be a draw of 1-1. No replay, no additional minutes. So as it is, Gor Mahia now officially leading the Kenyan Premier League table. But remember, Gor Mahia will be taking on Sofapaka today at exactly 4 p.m. AFC Leopards are breathing on their neck, and it's always very interesting when you see both Ingwe and Gor Mahia pushing for the title. The question is, who amongst the two will blink first? Remember, other teams are also pushing up their Tusker, giving it a very good run. We still have big teams coming up. Tore Bobe with Shabana also coming up very strong. Back in the Kenyan scene, we know very well that a lot is happening around, Valentine's. We know that it's coming down. It is everybody's talk. Tickets already sold out, about 15,000 tickets day one, which will be 14th of February at the Nyayo National Stadium, where the HSBC Sevens 2 will be happening. Big names in the world of rugby will be making their way into the country for the Shujaa. We are talking about USA, Canada, Uruguay, Belgium, Germany coming into town. For the ladies, we are talking about that's Lionesses. We are talking about China, Spain, Brazil, Argentina, South Africa. Very big names, and no wonder are sold out. We need to go out there and put positive pressure by saying we want another one just like the other one. Let's get the moment to introduce the guests with us in studio, and I'll start with my farthest left, because they always say ladies first. And my father's left, we are talking about Anne Namunyak, who was here with us, if not last weekend, the other weekend, just letting us know how things are going, and promised a very good Valentine's present to all of us. Anne, good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Bado zawadi iko?
Yeah, iko.
Bado iko?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. We are looking forward to the 14th. Next to Anne, we have with us Judith Auma, also Lioness, member of the Lionesses team, with us to let us know how preparations are going on and if that promise is still on. Judith, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Karibu sana.
Asante.
Zawadi bado iko?
Zawadi bado iko.
Tuwe tuna imani na tukuje kwa wingi.
Yes.
Tickets sold out, so it will come to pass. Next to Judith and to my immediate left, we are joined by Mr. Victor Odada. Mr. Victor Odada is the head of strategic partnership, M-Pesa, of course, Safaricom, with us in studio this afternoon. Remember, Safaricom have come out very, very strongly in terms of being part of the HSBC Sevens 2, sponsoring this event and supporting the teams. And of course, if you look at the Lionesses, you look at, the way the Lionesses have been coming out very strong. They've always branded M-Pesa, and Victor Odada and team have been behind that. We'll find out from Victor what they have in store for the HSBC Sevens and what we can look forward to from a Lionesses point of view. Victor, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Nice to have you in studio.
Thank you for having me here.
Karibu sana. We'll cross over to my immediate right, and we have with us, Festus Jackson Sketi with us in studio, just as a member of the Shujaa team, and also from Kabras Sugar down there. We'll find out from him, mbona wanaombanga mvua inyeshe anytime Kabras is playing. But for now, let's focus on Shujaa. Festus, Jackson, vipi?
Poa.
Mambo?
Niko poa.
Uko freshi?
Yeah.
Na ngoja tu siku?
Yeah.
Karibu sana.
Thank
Last
you.
but not least, a man who needs no introduction from the den, that's KCB. We have with us Festus Safari, also a member of the Shujaa team that is getting ready to rub shoulders with the best in the world. Festus, vipi?
Poa sana.
Mambo?
Poa sana.
Deni ko poa?
Kopoa.
Saizi tuko kambi.
Masimba wako sawa.
Masimba wako sawa. I know when you talk about that, Zola keeps me updated all the time. Simba iko sawa.
Yeah.
Karibu sana.
Asante.
Well, let's start with the preparations and just, I'll start with you, Victor, as the head of strategic partnership, M-Pesa, and also looking at the support that Safaricom and M-Pesa have given to HSBC Sevens too. I mean, what informed you being part of this, and are you happy with what you're seeing this far?
Thank you very much for the question. We've always been big about sports. I think you've seen from an M-Pesa perspective in Safaricom, we're in football, we're in rugby, we support golf, we're athletics. So working with the Lionesses and also with the Shujaa, it has always been a passion for Safaricom. And so far, so good. We believe that they've got what it takes to take us back into the top of the game. And from where we sit, we are about pushing the same. So if you look at, from a ticketing perspective, everything we are supporting ticketing. We are also supporting on the ground. There's going to be a lot of activities also from Safaricom in terms of to try and animate everyone on the ground. As vile unapenda kusema kutakuwa mapochopocho huko. Watu pia kuja wa sherehe na vijana na wasichana on the day. So it's big about ensuring that we bring out the spirit of Kenyans, the spirit of enablement, and for us it's about just enabling everyone being able to achieve and unlock their potential. So that is where we sit from a Safaricom perspective. And for the ladies, I mean, given the opportunity to be the sponsor, is to also show the fact that the girls can do the same thing the boys can. As you can see them across the room. And they have not, they have shown the fact that they can take it to the best in the world. I mean, if you watch some of the games, they've taken on the likes of South Africa, they've taken the likes of England and so on and so forth. And I'm sure from a Valentine's perspective, they're going to make us very proud. And we just can't wait to see. So from our perspective, it's about unlocking these capabilities, showcasing what you can do, I think from their perspective, and also taking Kenyan, if you want to call it the best of Kenya, to the world. If this can actually then enable them to unlock doors for themselves, we believe it's about improving lives. It's not just communication and about, like sending money, but actually enabling and improving lives.
Wow. I mean, Waswahili wanasema mbio ya mgambo ikilia kuna jambo. Tayari kuna jambo kwenye studio walivyosema ya kwamba Safaricom wako hapa toa kitita, washawasiliana na wengine na watahakikisha kwamba baada ya wachezaji kutakuwa na kupiga sherehe, na wanahakikisha kwamba mtakuweko pale. Yeyote ambaye atapata fursa, nafasi, tikiti zishauzwa, karibuni uwanja ni Nyayo Stadium. Let's cross over to the playing unit, and I'll start with you, Festus, just asking, how is it like in the camp? Are you guys ready to go? Kila kitu kiko tayari?
Yeah, we are ready. I think from the preparations that we've had, from the camps we've had in South Africa and the training, yeah, we are ready.
Ready to go?
Yeah, we are
How
ready.
was the training in South Africa?
It was tough. We played against South Africa, the Blitzbox. Yeah, and we had to correct our mistakes. Yeah, and I believe we are ready.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ready to go, and from the look of things, Jackson, it has been tough. The season is tough, but we are seeing very big teams coming up. Are you promising that it's going to be fighting for that badge, fighting for the flag to make sure that Kenyans get that Valentine's present that they so desperately need day one, because day one dictates day two?
Yeah. So I think players are ready, even coaches. Valentine's gift lazima ikam.
Lazima ikuje.
Yeah.
Na itakuja.
Na itakuja.
Day one, because remember day one dictates what goes on into day two. Let's start with you, Judith. Judith, time has come with the partnership with Safaricom and of course M-Pesa, the playing unit. Are you focused? Are you raring to go?
Yeah, I think for the ladies, we are very ready. They went for high performance in Spain last week. I think they are coming back tomorrow. So for me, I believe ladies are very ready to take anything that is coming on Valentine's Day. And we are going to perform. We are going to give out.
We are going to perform. We will not let you down, is the message from, Judith Auma on behalf of the Lionesses team. And, you're always so focused and very, very, enthusiastic about this. And everything rotates around you, as the fly half. Are you still looking forward, and we can expect those 2 extra points coming through with the conversions?
Yeah, of course.
How has the training been?
Yeah, training imekuwa good. Tuna perform poa. Tunaongoja sasa dimba. Yeah.
Well, naelewa tena napenda jinsi unavyosema training imekuwa poa, sasa ni kungoja tu pengine tufike uwanjani. Lakini pia tusisahau, Waswahili wanasema kila mwamba ngoma huvutia upande wake. Tusisahau ya kwamba kuna wengine mababe ambao pia wanakuja. Ndio ni nzuri kuwa na confidence, lakini tutawadharau wengine ama tutachukulia kila game na uzito ambayo kila game pengine itataka.
Yeah, si wadharau though, kulingana na venye pia si tumetrain. Iko mbaya.
Pia nyinyi ni wale wasee.
Yeah.
Kwa hivyo wakikuja, mtafanya nini?
Tunaamusha.
Hamtaanguka na wao. Tunawatakia kila laheri. Victor, it's very good to see, M-Pesa and Safaricom coming to be part of this global tournament. What are you looking at in terms of, stamping your authority? Because Safaricom is well known, for always out there coming out and being part of the same. Is this part of your broader, purpose of transforming lives? Because we're already seeing it with the Lionesses.
Yes, yes, it is. And one of the few things, if you notice, like, and the ladies can tell you, they're actually able to use even some of the capabilities we provide. Like, for example, our global pay cards. When they travel, they can also still use M-Pesa. So it does allow them, they don't have to think twice about even when they leave the country. So on the ground, first of all, we've ensured optimized service. So 4G, 5G, you can be able to stream, you'll be able to download. Anyone wants to TikTok and share anything on the day, that is covered. But it's not just locally, but also globally. When you go out there, same kind of service is also expected from us, and we do deliver. So with the ladies, it's first of all, as you mentioned, about empowering them, but also ensuring everybody does understand the potential of what we have. As Safaricom, as you've asked about whether we want to stomp our authority, we are not the kind of people who stomp. We don't stomp. We empower, we encourage. But in the process, if that works, is able to showcase what we have in Kenya and the pride and the, if you want to call it, the fortitude that we have in the country, then that's good for us. But we don't stomp. We don't stop.
Wow. That is Victor Odada, Head of Strategic Partnerships, M-Pesa, Safaricom with us this afternoon. Remember, they are, partners of the HSBC Sevens too, that will be coming down here in Nairobi between the 14th and 15th of February here in Nairobi at the Nyayo National Stadium. Let's cross over and just engage Jackson. Jackson, how has the training been? There are those who are always of the school of thought that more pain, more gain. But there are always those who say no gain, no pain. How are you looking at it? Would you rather go more pain and more gain, or no pain, no gain?
For me, I go with no pain, no gain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So because the team right now, we're just like, we are sharpening our plays, skills, because we have already had that pain. In South Africa, we trained very hard.
Mm-hmm.
So right now, we're just sharpening the skills, going through our plays, and just sharpening things.
Okay. Festus, the South African trip opened up your eyes, and some of the lessons that maybe you guys picked that you feel you need to work on, are what? One big problem that I've always known, it's a perennial problem in Kenya, not just at Shujaa, even though the conversion rate has really, really improved of late, but has always been conversion. The fly halves and the rest of the team have always, many would argue that need a lot to be done in terms of conversion. Is it something that maybe you guys also picked up in South Africa that we need to improve?
Yeah, one of the things that we picked from Blitzboker was the defense. We came back and we corrected our defense. I think it was one of the areas that we were lacking behind. Yeah, and some of the skills. Yeah, and the playing pattern.
And when we talk about speed, I know we have the speedsters. There those with the ball, they are Satis, yourselves, you know, of course yourself as KT, you have the pace going out, and you can always give us that try. Do you think the fun will give you pressure?
Yeah, there's pressure since we are playing at home. So we have to win.
We have to
we
win.
have to win.
So when we sing, we want another one just like the other one, it gets to your minds?
Yeah.
Kidogo.
There's pressure. Honestly,
pressure.
there's pressure, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Ann, pressure ya mashabiki huwa, lakini itawaingia akili? Ama ni mzuri, ni pressure mzuri ya kuwasukuma?
Kuna ile mzuri na kuna ile mbaya.
Ile mbaya ni saa zile kimeumana.
Kimeumana, alafu unapata mtu hapo nje na kushautia na kuambia fanya hivi, wewe kwa akili yako umesha sema nafanya hivi.
Pengine
na kuitaita, unajua unakosa ile focus.
Hapo ndio unasikia kuna knock on.
Yeah.
Saa zile tunadhania tu try imefika na kumbe referee anaitisha knock on. Pole sana. We wish you all the best and hope that we can come out of it. Remember, as fans, when we go out there, we need to give positive pressure. When the team is down, we need to lift them up and just say, guys, we can do it. We can do it, not to point fingers, not to just, you know, shout at them, but to encourage them. Remember, the teams that are coming are big teams, you know, across the globe. But remember, we always say, and we still say, no matter where we go, we are the lions in this kingdom and the lionesses. Judy, the lionesses in this kingdom. South Africa, you know, the last time that they were here was the Africa Sevens, you know, the seventh, and they beat us fair and square. Credit, I mean, must be given where it's due, and congratulations to South Africa for, you know, winning the final. But when it comes to, you know, to these other matches, you've beaten South Africa twice back in South Africa. Are we afraid of them?
First, I'll not underrate them. Sisi huwapiga, yes, but African Cup, I don't know what happened there, but for these sevens too, we are ready.
You're ready?
Yes. Wakuje venye watakuja, sisi pia tuko very ready for them.
Kitajulikana.
Yeah, it's always hard, but it's I think tunafaa kujiprepare pia mentally. Yes.
Wow. As we prepare mentally for the same, like you rightly put it, and Anne has also mentioned Hatua Dharau, but it is what it is. We'll give it our best, and we'll put our best foot forward. Mr. Odada, as head of strategic partnerships at M-Pesa, you know, rugby seems to be a very good pillar for you. Not just rugby. You guys are, you know, out and you support other sports as well. We've seen you in football, you know, athletics. We've seen you in other pillars of sport in the country. Rugby has a very long season. Are we likely to see more rugby partnerships in the year?
Definitely. Working with the union, we're always in discussions with the union to see opportunities. I mean, if you think about it, about 8 years ago, we actually did run a full series.
Correct.
We are monitoring and working closely with the union to ensure that it is something that is sustainable. Once we can get something that's sustainable, we will go big. As you know, we like to go. Though right now it's ensuring, can we make the impact where it matters? And you correctly said, for example, we've supported Chapadimba, which is one of the biggest football, if you want to call it, campaigns that we have. We've worked with Junior NBA, also from a basketball perspective, supported golf, and now with the ladies. Well, if you remember, we actually also supported the men. We just realized, I'm not saying we're going for the underdog, but we want to bring grassroots, the whole thing of build Kenyan sports from a bit lower, not just the elites, but help everyone be able to make it up. Because if we build up the base properly from a sports perspective, the world will see what Kenya can offer. Not just runners. I mean, we do work with athletics, but we are known as a running nation. But if you look at the, you know, like sometimes I say, if you look at the spread of Kenya, sometimes people say Western is known for rugby and football, Rift Valley is known for
Athletics.
athletics. Football is more almost like a central, so on and so forth. But how about the whole country comes on board and then we participate and showcase what we have into the world? Yes, obviously, we would love to ensure that every single Kenyan gets a chance, but if we can ensure that everyone is enlightened in terms of not just financial education, but also unlock, if you want to call it, the different capabilities that are available for them. In this case, provide, like for example, the team that won Chapadimba last year just went to Spain. We sponsored them, they went to Spain. And Junior NBA, the team that won, we also did support for them to actually get camps with NBA stars. So we want to do the same when it comes to rugby, but we want to ensure that what we're doing is sustainable, not what sometimes some sponsors do. It's a hit and run. When something is working, you're in. When the moment it goes down, you're out. No, we want to do things that are sustainable. As again I said, about ensuring that we transform lives. So on that day, just like you, I encourage everyone show up. Let's support the ladies and the gents. Let's not give negative pressure. I think I've heard that. Because I mean, as a former athlete, obviously I didn't get to the level the gents are at. I do appreciate the negative pressure.
Which sport?
Well, if I start now, it's going to be in the So I played rugby in high school and hockey. But I understand the concept of negative pressure.
Yeah.
It can get in your head. So I agree with you. Let's come there. Let's be positive. Let's lift the teams up. I mean, it's a big stage. We might think it's not from one way or the other, but it's a big stage because playing at home, in your home, it is a big deal. You're carrying the nation's pride, your own pride, your family, everyone. And you want to perform. You do want to block out everyone so you can perform. And I agree. If you've got to switch everyone else off, switch them off, so that you can play. We will support you. Yeah. So, and I agree with the gentleman. You figured out what your issues are from a defense perspective. Don't panic.
Don't panic. Just
don't panic and play your game.
Wow.
I mean, think of if I told you if we were beaten by Patch one day in our own school, and yes, I was in the Nana. So we're beaten by Patch.
You can see the reaction.
Changes.
Yes, I'll changes. But to be able to come, and the day we beat Patch, we just had to be calm. We played our game, and you realize the game goes how you want it.
Correct.
But if the moment you try and overexert yourself and to try and do things, then they will beat you. So I'm in agreement. Play your game. The rest of us, we are called fans. We are there to cheer, not to advise.
All right, there you go. The message is very clear, and shots were fired. But we will get to that later on. Let's get to now, our Shujaa point of view. And Jackson, we are starting off with Belgium, and we all know that how you get off the blocks determines how you finish. If it's a 100-meter sprint and you get off the blocks on a slow pace, the rest are gone. So what is the plan in terms of getting off and getting the result on day one, which is the first game? Because it dictates how we move on, whether we relax or whether we go into the second game with pressure.
I think your first game ndio ina matter.
Correct.
Yeah, so sisi tunakuanga na kwa nini ya Chesco kuna kuanga na 3-try policy. Hiyo ni first half. Lazima tu make sure tumetinga dude tatu ndio tukikuja hiyo pressure tukue tumejaribu ku maintain hiyo pressure. I think hiyo ni set standard. Ukiona tumescore dude mbili, tukirudi hapo nje Chesco anaweza kuua. So lazima mkingi huko nani unajua 3-try policy hiyo ni standard. Alafu hizo zingine sasa zitakuja. Hizo zingine sasa zikuja sasa uko mbele. Maybe second half tukiamua tusikoe ifike 50 ni sawa.
Lakini 3
hiyo ni lazima. So
wow. And I mean Festus, would you prefer when the game starts you receive or you kick?
Any.
Yeah. Because the 3-try policy must really come in with a lot of possession and discipline in terms of getting the ball, to the try line.
Okay, we have our able kicker, Siketi and Nigel. Then we have Onyala, Yoko, of which they can retrieve the kickoff. And in terms of receiving, we have Asati, we have Nigel. Like we are tuko sawa yani, in terms of receiving and in terms of kicking off. Yeah.
Wow. And I mean, Jackson, when you are kicking, do you communicate with the Onyalas of this world that siendi long naenda fupi? Because naonanga tu mkono. You know, I don't know how you people communicate. I don't know. I only see, you know, those signs. When you do that, Onyala knows where you're going by default.
Yeah, sasa kuna ile like the field venye iko.
Yes.
So tunakuanga na ile 1 2 3 4 5. So from touchline to 5 hiyo ni 1 ball. From 5 to 15 meters hiyo ni 2 ball. Then from hapo katikati sasa from me 15 to another 15 hapo around hiyo ni 3 ball. Then 15 to 5 hiyo ni 4 ball. Then 5 ball ni hiyo 5 ingine. So ukiita sasa unajua maybe Onyala ako huku. Unajua this is yeye ndio strongest cheza wenye ataendea ku retrieve ball. Yeah. So una make sure tu umeita hiyo 5.
Na ukisema hivyo anajua.
Wewe bora muonesha ball na umemwonyesha 5, yeye anajua unaweka wapi. So yeye atenda simama penye unaweka.
Unaongea lugha zingine za siri. But it gets interesting and juicy, you know, when you look at it. And is it the same with you? Because you are also a fly half, which means a lot rotates about you. You dictate the pace of the game.
Yeah, ni the same though. Hapo kwa 2 ball na 3. Yetu inakuanga sasa kuanzia kwa hapo kwenye unakikia hadi kwa 10. Ni unaanzia left 1 2 3. And then nyuma ni 4 na 5. Yeah.
Wow. Thank you very much, and wishing you all the best. Victor, you have the final word. I know the playing unit will give us the best come the 15th. What can we expect from you and M-Pesa? I know it might be premature, but can we expect more good things to come? And for the fans, tutapiga sherehe?
Mukija kutakuwa na sherehe.
Kukuja tunakuja.
Kukuja, I think the final word is let everyone show up on the day. Let's come and support. Let us ensure that we give them the if you want to call it, the best platform to play. You've had the most important day for them is the first day, so let's show up there the first day. Let's cheer. From a Safaricom and M-Pesa perspective, we do commit to you. Service will be available. There'll be let me not say too much, but there'll be a small entertainment area, infotainment. Let's call it infotainment for now. But it will be there on the ground. But I think the most important piece is this tournament is very important to the Lionesses and to the Shujaa. Let's all come there. Tickets are available on the Safaricom app, so please go in there, get your tickets. And you'd be surprised. Some might come at discounts. Let me not say anything. I'm trying not to let the cat out of the bag. But if you buy from the platform, there's possibility you could get a goodie there. And on the day, watch out. Spend, pay. Remember, don't carry cash. Come cashless. Keep your phone safe, but pay everything using M-Pesa, because all merchants will accept M-Pesa. But thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Victor Odada, head of strategic partnership M-Pesa. He says, tukuje, you know, things will be well taken care of. The playing unit have confirmed they will give it their best in terms of giving at the best Valentine present for the day, and of course they will give it a best, you know, it will be a case of best foot forward. Remember, it's happening here for the first time in this country, and we'll be out there. Remember, when we go out there, there's always the Kenya corner. This time round, the entire Nyayo Stadium will be Kenya corner, full of entertainment. It's a carnival. Let's come out there. Thank you very much, Anne, for making time to be with us. Wishing you all the best. Judy, thank you very much. Wishing you all the best. Festus, thank you very much. Wishing you all the best as well. Jackson Sketi, wishing you all the best. And let's pray that you waonyeshe what happens mvua ikinyesha, so that Shujaa carry the day. Victor Odada, head of strategic partnership, M-Pesa Safaricom, thank you very much.
Thank you.
And we appreciate all the work that you guys are doing in terms of uplifting sports in the country.
Thank you.